RST is a small London-based company mining the Quango River. It has an official diamond concession to mine the riverbed and the terraces beside it. RST has built dams across the Quango to divert its course so that the riverbed can be excavated. In the gorge of the old course, washed down by millions of years of flooding, the diamonds lie in pools. This deep hole has already yielded 500,000 carats. But the fragile piece has allowed other people with an interest in diamonds into the area.
With the river being very low at present, it is exposing a lot of the riverbed, and a lot of illicit miners can get in here and mine gravel by diving, which is what we see here. They all run away. This is an area north of RST's operational area called Katoba. Reserves were found here by prospecting in the Portuguese times, and unfortunately the illicit miners have moved in here in a very big way and have totally mined this area out. This area covers approximately 1,000 by 300 meters. The area now is totally destroyed for the purposes of illegal mining, because it would cost too much to rehabilitate this ground for machines to enter it. We wave at these people so they do not misunderstand us. Unfortunately, we've had experiences before where the helicopter has been shot at, and at one time it was hit. This is an area of intense digging in Kapamba, which is north of RST's operational area. There are approximately 3,000 people actively digging here. A lot of them are armed. There you see uniformed people here, but they're very well organized and have formed collectives to remove enormous volumes of material here. You see them working collectively here, stripping and removing the ore. This is a bush village that has grown up out of nothing to service the illicit mining that is happening here. You see grass, temporary structures. In the center is a large market where you can buy anything you want, as we're told. Considerable number of vehicles, trucks, servicing this industry.
The local mining town of Kafunfu has grown tenfold in a few months. In amongst the squalid houses are brand new expensive cars. There are hundreds of weapons left over from the war, and gunfire can be heard every night. The huge influx has been accompanied by a dramatic rise in murders, thefts and other crimes in the struggle for a diamond fortune. But the fortune seekers didn't want to be photographed. These pictures were taken from the back of a vehicle.
We hear indirectly of a lot of people who have made a lot of money in Kafunfu. It's very hard to see individuals who've made a lot of money because they don't really have a great deal to show for it here. Perhaps it's somewhere else.
But do you meet people in town that have obviously found a diamond?
No, they are very secretive about the whole business, and us being on the legal side of the industry here, we know that it is happening, and we do arrest a number of people who are in illegal possession of diamonds. However, who and how are involved in this business, we do not know.
We were told that the shopkeeper here bought illegally mined diamonds. He stocked hundreds of video recorders and fridges, strange commodities in a small African town. He denied that he had any contact with the diamond business. The town has attracted all sorts. The man entering the shop here is Yehuda Licht, the buyer for a respected Antwerp diamond dealer. He told us he was in Kafunfu to set up a supermarket. Millions of dollars worth of the illegally dug Angolan diamonds are smuggled to Antwerp. The Angolan flag in the window of an Antwerp shop invites the traders of smuggled diamonds. Diamond traders from all over Africa stay at this hotel when they bring their diamonds to sell. It's in the Pelicanstraat at the heart of Antwerp's diamond district. De Beers' buying office is busy trying to soak them up.
I think so this time we're not able to do business at all.
We'll make this. If you try, we'll make this.
You get plenty small one inside. Plenty color, plenty PK.
But plenty 3 carat, 2 carat, 1.5.
Yeah, okay,
also,
but it brown, it broken.
Also the smaller, all the round stones.
Okay, now round, but quality rotten.
This is not the good quality.
No one here in town will pay you $335 for a carat for this.
Try to make that. Try to reach that one.
Okay, look, I'll tell you what I go do.
Yes.
Because we've been know each other long time.
Yeah, long.
All right, you say 335 for carat.
Yes.
Me, I've been say 324.
Yeah.
All right. Last price, we go split the difference, $330 for carat. Yes, yes, no, no.
Okay. Because we are used to do business long time. I will accept that one from you.
You agree for that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. The majority of the diamonds that we're seeing at present are of an Angolan origin.
And when you say you're seeing them, how do they arrive in this office? Who brings them?
It's a mixture of Africans, Lebanese, and also Antwerp diamantaires who have operations in Luanda and upcountry Angola.
And how much are you spending a week at the moment just on Angolan diamonds?
It varies. An average would be probably anywhere between $3 to $5 million a week.
What is the most you've spent in a week on Angolan goods?
It would be somewhere in the region of about $40 million.
The Angolan crisis is putting the De Beers system under severe pressure.
I think the market is very worried about De Beers' position and their ability to manage the market. They've been in crises before, but I think there is a feeling that De Beers' own financial resources have been run down very rapidly over the last few months, and that probably now they're having to borrow money from the banks in order to buy in stones to try and control the market, which at the moment is somewhat in disarray.
He's on the phone? Weinfeld, Harry. Joseph, listen, there was that one stone that you left me at 33 below, okay? I offered 34 below on the stone. I'd like to buy it maybe, but I need, could you put a hold on it just till tomorrow morning? I gotta talk to the customer and kick him in the ass for them to do the deal.
But Martin Rappaport, a New York dealer and commentator on diamonds, believes there will be an even bigger threat to De Beers than Angola.
De Beers can certainly handle another $500 million a year of Angolan goods. And I don't think that the real reason they had the 25% cutback from diamond producers is because of the Angolan situation. The Russian situation is the real wild card here. And the key question is, will De Beers be able to bring the Russians under their umbrella as members of their cartel, and if so, at what cost?
Russia is now the world's biggest diamond producer in terms of value, and as such could be a long-term challenge to De Beers. But whose diamonds are they now? Do they belong to all Russia or to Yakutia, the Siberian province where most of them are mined? Political power struggles in the Russian Federation are one source of uncertainty. Who is De Beers to deal with? De Beers wants the Russian production to come to the CSO, but there's a powerful faction in the Federation which wants to cut and polish the diamonds in Russia and sell them onto the open market. This could undercut De Beers' prices. Meanwhile, despite the agreements with De Beers, Russian rough diamonds are leaking to Antwerp.
The Russians are a big threat to De Beers, in fact a very big threat. A couple of years ago De Beers went to the Russians, lent them $1 billion, got collateral in the form of a stockpile of stones which De Beers thought might be the extent of the Russian stockpile. It turns out that that is not the case. The Russians have substantial quantities of stones still unsold in the stockpile. They appear not to be under the control of the producers in Yakutia. They appear to be finance ministry held. They have been dripping out onto the market. In fact, dripping is perhaps the wrong word. There seems to have been an element even of a flood.
2 Antwerp dealers who are site holders have been suspended from the sites by De Beers because of activities De Beers indicated were harmful to the cartel. The diamond community sees this as De Beers fighting back to protect its grip on the market. De Beers, now under great pressure, has limited choices. It can't buy up the overproduction, and diamonds aren't selling in the shops. One option is to let the price fall.
It's not a sensible option.
Why not?
Because we're dealing with a luxury product, diamonds, and one of the important things is that consumers who are going to buy diamonds should feel that they won't be able to buy them tomorrow cheaper than today. And if you allow the price to fluctuate, we believe, and I think the other producers do, also believe, that this would reduce the confidence and the certainty in the retail consumer market.
To maintain that confidence and sales, De Beers is spending $164 million on advertising this year. In the 1980s, Japanese couples were persuaded to go Western and buy diamond rings. Thanks to Japan, world diamond sales increased rapidly in the 1980s. But is there a Japan for the 90s?
No. The answer to that is no. There is no new Japan. You have one area of encouragement, and that is Southeast Asia. You know, the young tigers of Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Korea.
Hong Kong is very strong at the moment, but these are not markets which in size are likely to match Japan or the US. The next really major leap in sales of diamonds, in my view, will come from